Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all, and I want to say a very big shout out to every one of you for all the support and love. I am truly grateful. Thank you all so much. So today we'll be checking out something like a white lady that made a video to a black guy. And it happened that this particular lady has been bullying this young boy for heaven knows how many years. And when the video got to the boy said, I went to school with this girl, and I remember her calling me many racial slurs in 8th grade. Exposed her. And you know what? She actually got exposed. Stay glued to the screen. Let me roll the clip and come back to talk about it. And let me know what you all think in the comment section. So straight up, let me roll the clip.
Fuck that fat nigga. Fuck him.
What's your name?
It's Jamie Lynn, if you want to.
So to whoever posted this, thank you for reposting it, because this girl has called me every racial slur in the book since I was in elementary school all the way up until 8th grade. This girl has been calling me the N-word. This girl said the hard R one time, a jigaboo, fucking coon. This girl called this other girl a snickalicker one time. I remember that shit, and I was like, what the fuck is that? That girl's racist as hell. And if anybody try to fact check me, we went to Pe0ple Springs Elementary School and we went to Furman Middle School together. And she don't even go to USC. That girl go to the same college as me. So we at Central Carolina Technical College. That where she go. Right here in Sumter, South Carolina. She ain't never made it out. And she ain't going nowhere talking like that. Expose the fuck out her ass, please. That girl right there need a hard ass whooping. And that girl name is Jamie Lynn Scott.
All right, so we are gonna go into another video. This is the boy the girl has been bullying, like, for heaven knows when. And we are gonna watch another video, and that video is in kind of more detail. So straight up, let's get into it.
Fuck that fat
N-word.
nigga. Fuck him.
What's your name?
It's Jamie Lynn, if you want to know,
Do
baby.
you go to college?
Yeah, I do.
What college?
Oh, USC, baby.
Okay, I'll send this to
You
them.
go ahead, babe. How many followers do you have?
I don't give a
10,000,
shit, you
baby,
racist.
10,000.
This lady has been all over my FYP page, probably because we're in the same state. But her name is Jamie Lynn Scott from South Carolina. I think they said Sumter in particular. Me, myself, growing up in a small town in South Carolina, I've seen people like this. And while they are most definitely an issue, what really troubles me are the black people that's in their circle. They say things such as, oh, they get a pass, they're cool with us, or we know they're not racist so they could say it. You're setting these people up for failure. They're going to try to go out here thinking, oh, it's cool, I can say it because I got a pass. Not everybody's going to give you a pass, babes. All in all, those friends need to check themselves, because that's not going to fly out here in the real world.
Good morning. Excuse me while I get ready for my daughter's volleyball game. I normally don't like to repost stuff like this because it's extremely negative, and I feel like people have the right to feel the way they feel. But when you do it in a public forum, that becomes a problem because, one, the school needs to know that they have a student like that, and that student is representing the school. Two, when she goes out and gets a job, what organization wants to, I don't know about the South, I live in California, but what organization wants to hire somebody like that when we live in a multicultural, diverse world? This is not 1962. Pull it together. So please share, repost, send to the school. And this type of behavior is just totally unacceptable. The mere fact that she's been doing this her whole life means she was taught it. So it's time to grow up and learn new ways of being. Even if that's the way that you believe, keep your mouth shut. I don't like stuff on Instagram, social media, swipe past. You don't like black people, walk past. Zip it. Because we're not putting up with that in 2023. So please post and reshare.
Because this girl has called me every racial slur in the book since I was
Yeah, you all probably have seen that video already where like this girl named Jamie Lynn Scott is like going around basically being super racist, right? And I think that this like the video that you've seen before is like this young man coming forward to say like she was racist towards him like plenty of times. But I think that the bigger thing is that what do we do when racism are in our schools, right? Like it's so many people and so many adults that could have stopped this from happening to a point where no one did anything probably to interject. Everyone thought it was fine. And probably the environment she was in is like very much encouraging of that, right? And I think that that brings like a whole new like conversation around like how do we prevent like kids growing up becoming problematic. In the video, he goes into extreme details about how she would call him all the slurs in the book and like how she would consistently disrespect him. And I think that like a lot of that times it even makes me reflect back on my schooling when I was in like grammar school or like high school and stuff like that, and how some of the teachers would hear someone literally call me the N-word and not do anything about it and say, guys, stop playing around. What? You know, and I think that that just becomes like people tolerance for racism does not match they should be more intolerant towards racism, right? I think that this is like an issue in our country too, because it's a plenty of more Jamie Lynn's who may not ever get caught or never been bold enough to say it on TV, but they will, not on TV, on TikTok, and may become doctors, may become lawyers, may become police officers, may become XYZ and become structural and intuitive to like our country's fabric, whatever the hell you want to say, and that they will get promoted in their job and they will be doing acts of racism in their job. Just imagine this person as a nurse. Imagine this person as a parent, right? Like, this is just not a phenomenon. This is an individual who got caught, right? And so I think that this is a call just for like people to really start thinking about our racial literacy in schools, but also how teachers should involve themselves, as well as administrative staffs or even guardians or parents, stuff like that, should involve themselves when their kids are doing acts of racism so they don't grow up like her.
Because this girl has called me every racial slur in the book since
Violence is always the answer to racism. The oppressors will let y'all know that y'all should just turn the other cheek. I am petite and petty. I've never been a bigger person. I don't want to be. It don't sound fun. I'm not going to pull my phone out while you call me an N-word so you could get kicked out of school. What did Mr. Johnson say? I'm a pacifist. You talk shit, I'm a pacifist across your face.
Fuck that fat nigga. Fuck him.
What's your name?
It's Jamie Lynn if you want to.
Two black men. When white women in your proximity exude very overt signs of racism, you're going to have to develop a backbone and check them. One of the reasons why this is so rampant is because black men don't check white women on their racism, which means the behavior is replicated again and again. 9 out of 10 white women aren't used to being challenged by black men on their racism. So when you do, they'll make you the problem, they'll victimize themselves, and then they'll leave. But one of them will stop and change.
Fuck that fat nigga. Fuck him.
What's your name?
It's Jamie Lynn if you want to.
On today's episode of I'm White Trash and I'm in Trouble, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon, we got this girl literally saying the N-word. And also, be sure to go look at the source video, because the guy I'm actually stitching is the one who needs all your support. Let's cancel this girl, let's make sure she learns her lesson, and let's make sure that the guy she's saying this stuff about gets 100%, gets 100% support from everybody. Because, again, white people should not be allowed to say racial slurs simply because they're ticked off under any circumstance. Alright, internet? You almost got the wrong person with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Let's see you get the right person for once in your life.
Fuck that fat nigga. Fuck him.
What's your name?
It's Jamie Lynn if you want to.
So guys, can we talk for a minute? So this Jamie Lynn Scott, she's been gaining so much traction on social media, but for the wrong reasons. Obviously, she's a fucking racist, okay? But it's really scary because we have bigoted, racist idiots like that who are infiltrating and have infiltrated the healthcare system. This girl supposedly, she's studying to become a nurse. She's in nursing school. But can you imagine? Me as a parent, I know my kids are older, but even still, and even myself, just imagine knowing that you have healthcare individuals like her roaming around in the health facilities, attending to you with those ideals. Can you believe that? It's scary. Because I tell you what, if I was having to encounter somebody like that, I would hate to think of those innocent people that have no idea, those unsuspecting patients having to deal with people of that mentality. Imagine going to a nursing home knowing that your parents are being cared for by nurses with those ideals, or your children are being attended to by people like that. This is why people like that need to be exposed. And she thinks it's cute and all, saying the N-word, but there are consequences for your actions. So I think that definitely keep exposing these racist Fs like this. And I hope the place where she's studying, they really take notice and decide not to affiliate themselves with somebody like that. But it's really scary about the health industry harboring such racist rhetoric and individuals like that. It's very scary, because I, for one, would be very fearful for myself and for those that I know and loved ones. So, yeah, keep exposing them.
Right, so this is all we got from the stitches, and really the truth is that that girl really needs to be exposed, because I don't get it how, like, when somebody is doing something horrible and at the same time being proud. I mean, she was all proud and all that, calling him that racial slur. That is not accepted. Like, no way. It's a no for me. And I hope where she is studying, because these are the kind of people that will finish studying and go into like health care, and they don't even want to see any black person. These are the kind of people that will not want to, like, when you have pains, they will not even want to ask you how are you feeling or something. Do you need a painkiller or something? No. And it's actually a very bad one, really. I mean, it's so horrible. And I hope that, the guy has been trolling, like bullying for years. I hope he gets all the help, like, by people helping him expose the girl and all that, because that is exactly what he's asking for. He's asking people to, like, please keep reposting this so that they will see her and know the kind of person she truly is. Thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate you all. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.